What's up, y'all? This is my question. Sorry for the rain. It's raining right now. My question is this. Why is it that the people who come from a life of privilege, comfort, no worries, never really struggled, both parents well off, making really good money, even if, these certain people don't come from a wealthy family, they come from a family that's at least middle class, grew up in nice neighborhoods, went to probably a private school or a nice public school. Why is it that kids that grew up in those type of families and in those type of homes, why, and I'm not saying all of them now, but why is it that certain ones from those type of communities, why are they shooting up schools? Why are they shooting up businesses? Why is it that there is a mental illness there where the people who come from privilege are terrorizing people in this country? And not even only in this country, in the world, but let's just say this country. All of the terrorists in this country are the ones that come from privilege, families that are privileged, wealthy or well off. And with as many crimes that are committed in poverty or impoverished neighborhoods because they don't really have many resources, so some people are going to get desperate in that bunch and commit robberies. Why is it that the people that come out of poverty don't shoot up schools? Why is it that they don't shoot up businesses? Why is it that they're not massacring and shooting up innocent people? Even though they come from a worser situation. They come from struggle, real hard times. They're not shooting up businesses. There's plenty of people in poverty that ain't got nothing to lose. They about to be evicted. They'll get fired from their job. The worst they might do, the worst somebody might do that's in poverty or that comes from poverty might do is beat you up. Or if it gets too personal, maybe you'll get shot. They might shoot one person. But someone who has been so used to a life of privilege, when things don't go their way, or when they're not feeling so happy this one day, or it might just be that one day, all of a sudden, the ones that come from a life of privilege, they're the ones that's committing genocide. They're the ones that's are getting and involving themselves in shootouts. Just murdering innocent people. People that's in poverty don't really necessarily murder innocent people unless a stray bullet hits someone who's just in the crossfire. But most of the time, people who are in poverty still have a little heart in them. They still are a little considerate. They still would hesitate if they spotted maybe a child right there. I don't think somebody's in poverty, even when you see a drive-by. Usually they targeting the person they after, and they going after that person. They don't care who gets shot. But if some guys was somewhere and they just saw a little baby right there present, they might circle back around until somebody move that baby or something. But for the life of me, I can never understand how certain people that come from those communities or that come from privilege, how is it that they have to shoot stuff up? But people that are in poverty, who you would think would probably be not so much justified in doing it, but would have more of a reason to do it, they're not doing it. That's what I don't understand right there. So, what is the main issue? Is this proving to us that having everything that you want is not going to save you? It's not going to save your mental health. It's not going to save your happiness, or it's not going to give you happiness. It's not going to give you good mental health. Because it seems like the more people get, the more ungrateful they are. The more they realize that they're not happy. The more they realize that getting all of this money and privilege is not going to free them from their own internal demons and stuff that they're going through. And it's also proven to us that a lot of the parents that are privileged or that have a lot of money, who are wealthy, who are raising these kids, they're horrible parents. They're not doing a great job raising their kids, because you would think if your kid has everything they could want and need, the last thing they would think about doing is shooting up some schools or shooting something up or shooting people up. All because they had a bad day. Or because they don't feel loved and appreciated. That's on the parents right there. But scientifically, we can break it down. People who come from a privileged home are more liable or will be the first ones before someone that's in poverty that would shoot up something, would shoot up a business, or just commit a massacre. Not the people that come from poverty. People that come from poverty are not committing massacres. It's the people that's coming from privileged homes, a lot of money. They're the ones that are shooting stuff up. This guy that was in Maine, he shot up a Walmart and a bowling alley. I don't think he came from poverty. Or he lost a lot of stuff, maybe, possibly. He probably came from privilege, and then now that he started struggling, maybe he lost his mind. But it's just amazing how these people who come from privilege, they got to shoot stuff up. They can't bear to live life in harmony with other people. They always have to figure out some kind of way to disrupt peace. Even disrupting the peace of people in poverty. That is a mental illness. When you have to disrupt the peace that people that are in poverty, they're just trying to live peacefully before they die. You ain't even comfortable with them just living peacefully. You gotta at least be terrorizing them. You need some bloodshed coming from out of poverty in order for you to feel sane and normal. That's not normal. Y'all think about that, man. Just think about the massacres, the genocide, and these mass shootings. When you hear about a mass shooting, is the mass shooting coming from someone that came out of poverty, or is it coming from someone that came out of privilege? Y'all have a good day.